In this video, I'm going to be going over a recap of the Keto Kickstart program I told you guys I was going to start. If you don't know which Kickstart program I'm talking about this one. It's by Keto Coach Lauren. She's a keto fitness coach I found on Instagram. I first came across her profile when she was posting about her keto pregnancy that she had with twins. And if you know me, I have twins, so that's why she caught my interest. And then looking a little bit deeper into her lifestyle and her body transformation after she had her twins was really motivating. And I saw that she had a bunch of services like one-on-one coaching and custom macros and stuff like that. But the one that caught my attention was this Keto Kickstart program, because yes, I have done keto before. I don't need a Kickstart program, but I really like how the program really laid out. It had a meal plan portion, it had a fitness portion, she had custom macros she was giving you, and then on top of that, she also had an accountability group on Facebook, which I didn't really care for because I don't need accountability. I know I can do it. I've done it before. But I thought the help of having everything all laid out with all the calories already tracked and all you have to do is just follow the recipes to be really helpful, especially when starting the diet, because I don't have to think about which meals I have to do. I don't have to think about the calories. I don't have to think about the carb intake. I just follow it and that's it. And I can do that. I'm really good at following things. I think it retailed for $65. I did pay that amount, but you know what? It's just the price to pay if I really wanted to just get back into keto, because it's her intellectual property. Just letting you know, I won't be going into actual details or the recipes or the actual meal plan that she gives in her program, just because that's not my stuff to share. So if you actually want the details of the actual meal plan, you can go to her website or find her on Instagram as Keto Coach Lauren. I know I've mentioned this before, but I have done her program already. I did it back in April and it was just before I fell into depression. I don't think it was just her program itself that made me fall into depression. I was also pushing myself to post a lot on Instagram and to make YouTube videos and to try to get back on track with my diet and actually trying to work out. I think it was a combination of me trying to do all that in a short time frame was what finally pushed me to go over the edge and actually just crawl into a hole and do nothing. And I did nothing for a very long time, but I'm finally medicated, so I feel a lot better. I'm actually feeling like myself again. I am so proud. I am being consistent for once. I am staying on top of things, and I'm feeling good about my body, which I will go in details at the end where I'll tell you how much I lost in the first week. But just so you know, the first time around I started at 216 and I ended at 208. Currently this is how I look like. These are the dresses that I'm wearing because it's the only thing that fits me comfortably and I don't have to worry about showing my midsection. My midsection looks like this. It has a little curve. That's what happens when you carry twins for 9 months. So this is where I'm at currently. Not my greatest, not my happiest. Which was about 8-ish pounds. It wasn't a big dramatic weight loss like I was hoping for, and I think that also did contribute to the fact that I kind of felt defeated about all my efforts being for waste, which in hindsight it wasn't for waste because 8 pounds is 8 pounds. But I guess in comparison to the first time I did keto, it kind of just 8 pounds, that's it. And I was just pushing myself so hard, and I can see where that kind of pushed me over the edge. So this time around, I'm not focusing on working out. I'm not focusing about tracking calories or carbs. I'm just following the recipes that she has on there and just hoping that they're accurate. Well, actually I know they're accurate because I had tracked them the last time, and I think all that calorie counting and not being able to take a bite of food until I tracked it, because I know as someone with ADHD, I will immediately forget and it would drive me nuts knowing that I didn't input something in MyFitnessPal. And speaking about MyFitnessPal has made it even harder to start tracking your foods or your calories or your carbs because they're removing the barcode scanner. Now you have to pay for a $20 a month subscription so that you can use their barcode scanner to input foods into your food tracker. So that sucks. I'm just trying to make things simple for myself. I'm not trying to overwhelm myself. I'm aiming for progress, not perfection this time around. So this past week I did eat most of my meals. I did have a few, maybe 2 days out of the week that I had to make sure that all I did was stay on track as far as not eating any carbs, because I had my husband's birthday on Tuesday and I went to a party on Saturday with my friend, and they had tacos, they had cupcakes, and they had beans, rice, and I had to stay strong. It was very hard, but I did it. I just ate the meat when I could. Luckily they had blueberries and they also had prosciutto wrapped mozzarella stick. But yeah, those days obviously I didn't eat my meals, so I had some left over for the next week because I'm not gonna waste food. I did make some changes to her meal plan. For one, I omitted the fatty coffee just because one, I don't really care for coffee that much in my morning. I've learned to be without it since I'm taking medication that if I drink any type of caffeine, I most likely experience anxiety. So I'm just not trying to deal with all that. So I was able to cut out the coffee out. I did add more salt to her recipes. A lot of her recipes don't ask for a lot of salt or seasoning, so it's very bland. I'm not gonna lie. I can see why she has it that way, because one is to possibly make it easier for people who don't like to cook altogether, because let's face it, the cooking part of keto is kind of the worst. And two, I think it's because a lot of people use salt to taste. Some people prefer a little bit of salt, some people prefer a lot of salt. So I guess that's like kind of a way of like just, it leaves it up to us to decide how much salt we want to add. I also had to deal with like temptation at work just because my coworkers tend to bring a lot of snacks. They make a run to Party City so that they can purposely just buy candy, and I freaking love gummy sour candy, so it's been torture that I can't just partake in that anymore, but I've been staying strong. I also did experience the keto flu. It was more like a very strong headache that I got like on the second day of eating the meal plan, and it went away because I immediately knew I should take electrolytes. I have a bunch of electrolytes from Key Nutrients, and that does the job, so I've just been sticking to that, and it helped. It made my headache go away. I've came to the realization that I need to take a minute after I eat for me to realize that I'm actually full, or that I've been at least fed, because I've noticed that I would eat the meals and then immediately feel like, oh my god, this is not enough food, I need more food in my system, and I would start looking for more snacks in the kitchen. I realized that I need to take like 5 minutes after I eat to just let my brain register that I actually eat food, so that it doesn't feel like I'm starving, because I've noticed that if I don't, I feel like I need to get the mozzarella, I need to get some cheese, I need to get some blueberries, I need to get something to help make me feel full. And I have to acknowledge that I don't need to feel full, I just need to feel fed. I also did experience that need for something sweet. I'm more of a savory type of person, so I can do with like minimal sweetness. I don't need to have something sweet with everything that I eat. When I crave something sweet, I'm like good with just a bite and that's it. And luckily, when I've been craving that sweetness at work, there happened to be a jar of peanut butter, so it may be 6 carbs for the peanut butter, but it did the job. It was able to curb my craving for something sweet. I did prepare the fat bombs that she included in her meal plan, and they were pretty freaking good. I was able to just eat like 1 or 2 and like, I'm good, that's it, I don't need any more. And as far as the weight loss go, I started at 207 pounds and I ended the week at 204.5 pounds. So that's great. That means I am that much closer to being in Wonderland, getting out of the 200s, and I have really good hope that this is heading in the right direction, and I am feeling good. My pants have started to feel a little bit looser, which is great because I'm still currently wearing maternity pants. So it's day 4 of being on the keto diet, and I already feel a lot better right now. I kind of feel my work pants feeling a little bit looser, so that's exciting. I'm excited to get out of these work pants because currently I'm still wearing my maternity pants because that's all that fits me, as embarrassing as that is. So I didn't take any before and after pictures, which I really should have, but I don't know. I've been really depressed to like take pictures of myself or get my husband to take pictures of myself, so I don't have any befores. I'll definitely take some afters. I will try. Anyway, so that's my update. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the program. Also, let me know if you're restarting keto again. I want to know what your experience has been like and what you have been finding to be challenging the second time around. I noticed that willpower is just really hard. I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to cave in and eat that candy at work, and I really wanted to eat that cupcake at my friend's party, and it's hard. It's really hard. It's always after the fact I realized that I'm like, you know what, I did it, I passed it, the time has passed. It felt like an immense pressure at that moment, thinking like, I need to have it, I gotta have it. But then you realize that if you just wait a little bit longer, the moment passes and it's like nothing happened. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.